Okay, first baseman, let's talk about what is probably the most frustrating play in baseball, which is the dropped third strike. We have to be familiar with the rule and know what we're supposed to do in that situation because this play involves you. Okay, the first thing about this rule to know is that you throw down the ball to first base to complete the out if there is no runner on first base. That's the first thing. So pay attention to this real quick. If there is a runner on first base and you have less than 2 outs and the catcher doesn't catch the ball cleanly and he gets up and he's not really paying attention and he's about to throw the ball down to you, I want you to hold your hands up like this, like stop, no play, no play. Because they are not supposed to throw down to you. The catcher is not supposed to throw the ball down to you on a drop third strike if you have less than 2 outs and there is a runner on first base. If there is no runner on first base and you have less than 2 outs, then he's supposed to throw down to you. Okay, here is the third thing and final thing that we need to know about this rule. If there are 2 outs and this happens, there is a dropped third strike, the throw has to be completed down at first base to end the inning, even if there is a runner on first. So let's watch these clips and let me talk you through a few things that come up during this situation. Okay, let's look at this. Notice that first base has a runner and there is 2 outs, which means the catcher still has to throw the ball down to you. Now, as he does this, look, he quickly tagged him because the runner didn't take off. That's what we're going to try to do first. He quickly picks up the ball. The batter doesn't take off. We tag him out without having to throw down to first and risk an error. Easy out. That's how we want to make the out if possible. Okay, notice this situation. Right now there is less than 2 outs and first base is occupied. So if the catcher goes to throw to you in this situation, you want to hold your hands up and say no throw, no throw. No throw to first when the base is occupied and there are less than 2 outs. Okay, notice this situation. There are 2 outs. So if it's a drop third strike, the ball has to be thrown down to you at first base. Now, you've got to read the catcher. If the catcher moves into fair territory, you've got to set up on the inside part of the base. Okay? See right there how the catcher has moved into the infield to make his throw down to first base, and you will be on the inside part of the bag where you receive the ball kind of like a normal time. Okay, notice here how the ball kicks away from the catcher into foul territory. Right there, the catcher is in foul territory, so you as the first baseman need to set up in foul territory with your opposite foot on the bag. Okay, you're going to receive the ball on the outside part of the base. One more time. Notice how the first baseman is set up in foul territory with his right foot on the base. He fields the ball, and then he gets out of the way of the runner. Okay, notice this situation. There's a runner on third, and there is less than 2 outs. So the catcher is supposed to look the runner on third, kind of keep him in check before he makes the throw. But then he's got to make a quick throw down to you. Now you, as a first baseman, have to immediately spot that and keep an eye on that runner because he could run and try to score at home. Here's one more look. You're aware of the runner on third, so you get the ball and you quickly get rid of it as fast as you can to try to cut the runner down at the plate. Alright, here's another situation I want you to consider. The ball is in foul territory. The catcher is outside the bag, which means the first baseman should line up outside the base. Well, the catcher made a bad throw. He threw it to the inside part, and the first baseman missed it. And there's a runner on third. Okay, so that allows the runner on third to come in and score. One more time. Catcher goes into foul territory to get the ball. He's supposed to throw to the outside part of the base. He makes a bad throw. It goes to the inside. The first baseman, when you see that going to happen, you've got to just get off the base and stop that ball to keep that run from scoring. First baseman, I tell you, if we can get really good at this play, at this situation, it can single-handedly help us win some games. Let's go to work on it.